Hello beautiful people, it's Nadanor. Welcome back to my channel. So yesterday was actually my birthday, my 20th birthday, and yeah, it's kind of crazy and exciting at the same time. Like, I am nervous, I'm excited because I am 20 now, and at the same time I'm a little bit nervous because, you know, like, I'm 20, I'm getting older every year, and yeah, I'm basically an adult right now, if that makes sense. Even though I'm still studying, I don't work, but I feel like I'm an adult. Maybe because of this age. I mean, age definitely doesn't make you an adult, but 20 years old, I feel like 20, it's a very important age to every one of us, because it's like the passing bridge from the teenagehood to adulthood. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel like I'm not a teenager anymore, and at the same time I feel like I am also not a complete adult person yet. You feel me? I don't know. If you are 20, please comment down below what you feel about your age. Anyway, so to celebrate my 20th birthday, I decided why not share with you guys the 20 life lessons that I learned in my 20 years of life. Basically, what I learned and what life taught me in my 20 years of living, okay? And everything that I learned from my 20s. And I feel like it could be a very perfect, and I feel like it would be a perfect idea to share those life lessons with you guys and make a video on my YouTube channel where I basically share them with you, because that's why I created my YouTube channel in the first place, just to share more content and positive content with all of you out there who are looking to me. Because I always think that reflecting what I get to learn in my life, it's a wonderful process in itself, because I get to learn from people's mistakes and people get to learn from my mistake as well. So I hope it is a good idea for you too. And please do me a favor, while you are watching this video, just try to think about your life lessons, your lifetime lessons, the things that you have learned in your past, in your lifetime, and try to comment down below, and don't be afraid to share them whatsoever, because here on my YouTube channel I'm trying to build a community that it's all about sharing positivity, kindness, love, respect. It's all about expressing freely who you are without being judgmental or mean to each other. So yeah, if you are all about that, don't forget to subscribe to my channel to help this family keep on growing. Yeah. So yeah, if you want to know my 20 life lessons that I've learned in my 20 lifetime years that I've spent, so keep on watching. The first lesson is, you'll always get what you are committed to getting. And here's why I'm saying this to you guys. I spent most of my life being busy at something, and I'd always complain about like not having time to do the things that I want to have and the things I want to do. Like for example, hang out with my friends, finish projects, do fun things, go on adventures. I've always said that I wanted to have those things in my life, but it turned out that I wasn't committed enough to have them actually in my life, because I was all the time busy. I was committed to be busy. I was all the time busy on my studies and on my exams, which is not a bad thing. Like, I'm not saying that you should not work hard and you know, like, study and get committed to your exams, but what I'm saying is that don't spend too much time, like all of your time, just on your studies. Don't be too busy on your exams and your studies that you forget about your social life, you forget about your health. So I used to do that, you guys. I used to be so busy, but once I realized this, I started to create like this sort of balance between the things that I don't have time for and the things that I used to spend so many time doing, like aka my studies. And I used to ask myself these questions like how I'm gonna make friends, how I'm gonna finish this project, how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna do that. And now that I'm 20, I know that the only answer to all of these how questions is basically commitment. So just commit to what you want in life and the how will figure out itself. The second life lesson is get clear on what you want. Here's the thing, I will always say this. If you are clear on what you want, you will get it. Clarity is like the access point to creating and getting the life and living the life that you want, that fulfills you and delights you every day. And this is one of the hardest lessons because getting clear on what you want in life will actually make you think about what you want to get and go through some deep introspective reflection, which can take a long time to do it, okay? But once you discover what you want, your life will be much easier, trust me. And what I mean by getting too clear about what you want in life, like for example, get clear on what you want in your love partner, get clear on what you want to do with your life, get clear on what do you want to be when you grow up. Just simply choose what you are willing to commit to in life, and your life will be much easier because you have a clear vision of what you want in your head. The third life lesson is gratitude can transform your life. I feel like gratitude is one of the most powerful ways to change your life and to change how you feel, because if you express gratitude every day, you will start realizing all the things that you have in life and all the blessings that you have in your life, and you will start focusing your attention on only the positive good things that you have in your life. And trust me, this is one of the things that I learned from my life. So this is one of the things that I learned personally from my life. And I'm saying this because this is for me like the true story. This is what happened to me. The more you start practicing gratitude every day, the more beautiful, good, positive things will happen to you, like magic. Seriously, trust me when I'm saying this. You gotta trust me, and you gotta try it yourself to see that actually good things will start happening in your life. So just focus your attention on the many great things that you have in your life and the many things that you are grateful for. The more you do this, the more reasons you will have to be happy in life and to be grateful for. Lesson number 4 is daily positive affirmations changed my life. I know I talk about positive affirmation basically in every video that I made on my YouTube channel. I know, but here's why. I believe in the power of positive affirmations, and I tried them 2 years ago. And literally since that day I couldn't stop. Before, I used to hear a lot of people, personal coaches on YouTube, some writers as well. They talked about positive affirmations and how positive affirmations help them to change their relationship with themselves, changed their relationships with themselves, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try them and see what's gonna happen. And because I was that kind of person who hated my body, and because I used to hate my body at that time, I used to hate myself, I was like, I'm gonna try them and see what's gonna happen. So I started basically every single day, try to like repeat some loving, beautiful, loving, positive reminders like I love myself, I believe in myself, I love my body, everything about my body is lovable, you know, those kind of affirmations. And seriously, like, trust me, by doing this every day, I actually started gaining confidence in myself and gaining confidence in my body. So positive affirmations have definitely changed my life in the most positive way, and helped me and have helped me to become the person that I've always wanted to become. Life lesson number 5 is take care of yourself. I've talked about this in several videos that I've made on my YouTube channel before, and why I'm talking all the time about taking care of yourself, because years ago I used to be that kind of person who always waited on other people to take care of me, on other people to be there for me. But then I realized that I need to stop waiting on other people to take care of me. Like, I can take care of myself, of my own self, by myself, because I can handle it myself. That's why, like, I stopped. And since that day when I realized that I could, take care of myself by myself, I stopped trying to get people's attention. I stopped trying to get people's love. I stopped waiting on other people to support me. Like, I started to love in myself, to support myself. I start waiting on other people to compliment me. I start compliment myself. Like, I used to see myself in the mirror. I'm like, girl, you look so good today. You know, like, I don't care about other people tell me do I look good or not, but all I know is that I said it to myself and I feel good about it. You know, so yeah, I feel like if you don't take care of yourself, maybe some other people are gonna do, maybe they don't, but they're not gonna bring you happiness anyway. Like, if they do or if they don't, they're still not gonna bring you that deep, long happiness that you need. The only person who can give you happiness, who can make you happy, who can make you feel good about yourself is you. And that actually, ladies and gentlemen, took me probably like 20 years to understand this and to start actually doing this. And I'm super happy that I realized this. So I hope you guys realize this as well and start taking it very seriously, because you should take care of yourself and not the others, whether they are your friends or their lover or your love partner or your family members. I don't care, but you should take care of yourself first. Okay? Life lesson number 6 is don't live under pressure. I am certainly not, I know, like, I'm 100% sure that I'm not the only one who have experienced stress in my life, and I definitely know that I'm not the person who loves to work under pressure. I definitely perform better, when I am not without pressure and when I'm really relaxed and light. I don't know, but pressure can really weight you down, and sometimes it feels like you are carrying a big rock on your back, on your shoulders, and it can really sometimes it will really make you feel so anxious and stressed, and over time if you keep working under pressure, you will have a burnout at the end of the day. So, and honestly, like, I'm not gonna lie, I used to put myself so much under pressure, even though I hated to work under pressure. Even though I hated to work under pressure and I hated the pressure, so I used to be really hard on myself. I used to do like I should do this, I should do that, I must do this, I have to do this. And that pressure really like got the best of me. I ended up doing nothing at all. So now I learned that I should not live under pressure. I should not be hard on myself, because pressure, it's absolutely useless, and it is not helping me, to do what I want. So yeah, don't be hard on yourself and don't live under pressure. Lesson number 7 is happiness first. Okay, let me explain. Years ago, I used to think that I need to work hard to be successful and that will make me happy. I used to think that, success brings happiness. I used to say that once I will get good grades, I will be happy. Once I will start making money, I will be happy. Once I will finish my studies, I will be happy. But now I know that success doesn't make me happy, but being happy brings me success. It makes me more productive, and I feel like happiness is the foundation of everything in your life. So you cannot wait for happiness. Happiness has to come first and has to come before anything else in your life. So, and also don't be looking for happiness in materialistic stuff, and don't be waiting on other people to make you happy and to bring you happiness. You have to bring it yourself. You have to create it yourself. You have to find it yourself, and don't be waiting for the perfect moment to do so. Do it now. Lesson number 8 is it's good to be different. Growing up, I always thought that I was weird. I was the only one in my friends who used to listen to old music like jazz and blues. I was the only one who didn't have a boyfriend. I was the only one who used to wear very super classy clothes. And I always felt like I was very weird and different from my classmates, and very different from other teenagers that were my age, I just felt like I couldn't fit in, and I always tried to pretend that I wasn't weird. Like I tried to pretend that I was cool. I tried to pretend that I liked going out to nightclubs, even though I prefer staying at home watching a movie and sleeping early. I lied about having a boyfriend. It was just really insane that I just tried to pretend that I was a cool girl, that I wasn't weird. I've always tried to pretend to be someone else, someone who wasn't me. And it took me years, 20 years. It took me like years and studies in psychology, because now I'm studying psychology, if you guys don't know. So it took me years and studies in psychology to now finally understand and start loving the fact that I am different and how to embrace it. Now I understand that being different, it's actually super important in order to stand out and make sure you are living a life that you love. And I learned also that in order to be happy, you gotta be living the life that you want, no matter what. You gotta be living a life that you love, no matter what. And learn to be proud of everything that makes you different from the rest. Because trying to be someone else will definitely destroy any unique talent that you have, that you already have, and make you lose and forget who you are. And you don't have to follow the crowd just because it is the most normal thing to do. And it will definitely take you a lot of courage to do that, because it was not easy for me to finally embrace being different. Yes, I'm embracing it right now. I don't have hair. Lesson number 9 is get out of your comfort zone. I know a lot of people told you before, life begins at the end of your comfort zone. And you definitely gotta trust these people, because they are totally right. 100% right. Here's why. If you stayed in your comfort zone, you will definitely miss out so many professional opportunities, life lessons, and even the beginning of beautiful relationships. All I'm saying is that your resistance to go out of your comfort zone and to change is what keeping you from getting what you want and from living the life that you want to live. I know that you don't want to feel discomfortable and you don't want to do things that make you feel discomfortable, but here you gotta know that this feeling of discomfort is what makes you develop courage that will allow you to do whatever you want and to have whatever you want. It will allow you to be more, see more, and do more. That feeling of discomfort is a part of learning, is a part of growth. It is actually building the muscles that you need to grow. It is actually building the muscles that you need to grow. Because you know that nothing good will ever come if you stay within your boundaries, if you stay in your comfort zone. So always be curious, always discover new things. I personally love experimenting new things and trying new things out. And I think that this love of experimenting is what led me to create my blog and my YouTube channel in the first place. So it is always a good thing. Life lesson number 10 is love yourself, befriend yourself first. I know you are tired of hearing love yourself first, but I definitely think that you should know that people will treat you based on how you treat yourself, based on how you think about yourself, and based on how you act and you behave in this world. Because if you love yourself, chances are the others will love you too. So here it's all about self-love. It all starts with self-love. If you want to have good relationship with other people, start by having a good relationship with yourself first. If you want others to respect you, start respecting yourself. If you want others to love you, start loving yourself. Because if you don't have the love for yourself, how would you expect others to love you, right? So love yourself, and definitely the others don't love you. Trust me. It's really a good thing. And be your own best friend if you want other people to be your best friends. Life lesson number 11 is learn to appreciate being alone. I don't know if you guys know this quote by Wayne Dyer or something, when he said we can never be lonely when we like the person we are alone with. I mean, yeah, totally. If you love yourself, if you have accepted yourself, if you have no problem with your own person, you will definitely be happy to spend some me time and spend some quiet time away from the crowd and from other people. And you will definitely feel happy when you are alone with yourself, by yourself, or even when you are with other people. And honestly, it took me years to finally understand the meaning, like the difference between loneliness and solitude, the difference between being lonely and being alone. And it also took me years to learn how to appreciate my own company. When you are alone, try to remind yourself that being alone, it's actually a choice. It's actually a choice, and you chose to be alone. You gotta take advantage of it. You gotta take advantage of it to get in touch with your inner self, to get to know yourself better, to quiet your mind and spend your time with yourself, take care of yourself. And you will see that this constant need to be around other people so that you no longer feel lonely, this feeling and this need will completely disappear once you will do this. Trust me. And I learned also that I realized that it's very easy to find someone to spend time with. But when you have like high standards for the people you allow in your life, you are actually telling to yourself that you are better off alone than with someone who isn't a good fit for you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I learned to enjoy my own company and never have this need to be around people all the time, and like I need to be with this person so that people won't call me, oh my gosh, she's such a lonely girl. Like, I'm not lonely. I don't suffer when I'm alone. I love my own company. I love spending time alone, and I appreciate it, and sometimes I even embrace it, because thanks to all those me time that I spend with myself alone at home, I get to learn myself better. I get to, read and make myself learn several things. I get to meditate because I love meditate. I get to work out. I get to, just learn a lot of things about myself, and I get to take care of myself even more. So it is such a very, very good thing to be alone, and I need you guys to understand it and to embrace it, because there's nothing wrong with being alone. Seriously. Lesson number 12 is outside circumstances are usually a reflection of our inside. You guys, I'm reading my journal because I've written all of the 20 lessons so that I could not forget them. Yeah, so that's why I'm looking down. Anyway, so as I said, outside circumstances are usually coming from our inside. Remember when I told you in one of my recent videos that our thoughts are actually our reality, and what we think about becomes our beliefs, and what we think about ourselves and what we think about our lives becomes our reality and becomes our beliefs. So if you think something negative about yourself or about your life, you will only see negative in everything that is happening to you in your life. However, if you think about yourself, if you think positive about yourself and you think positive about your life, you will only see positive things, and only positive things will happen in your life. For example, if you think that all men are cheaters, you will only get and attract men who are actually cheaters, I just want you to know, guys, that negativity could never affect us if we don't have negativity inside of us in the first place. So if you want to change your life, start by changing your thoughts and your beliefs first, then you will see how your life will completely transform. Lesson number 13 is learning to say no and being assertive. It's actually so important. Learning to determine my personal boundaries and becoming assertive has given me clarity and strength to make some really difficult decisions, like ending toxic relationships, living a life true to myself, and changing my priorities. So let me explain to you what being assertive means. Being assertive is when you confidently express your needs and your opinions in a fair, honest, calm way while still considering others people's views and opinions as well. So it doesn't make you a mean person or a selfish person, not at all. And the reason why I consider being assertive as a very important skill is because it will allow you to stand up for yourself, learn to say no without feeling guilty, and express your needs, your feelings, your opinions without being rude or selfish. You will definitely gain self-confidence, you will definitely gain self-esteem, you will definitely gain people respect, and you will have a healthy relationship with yourself and eventually have a healthy relationship with other people. Life lesson number 14 is how other people judge us is none of our business. I spent literally all of my teen years worrying about what other people think about me, what other people say about me. I was just so afraid of people judging me and criticizing me. But later in life, I realized that it will only affect me if I allow it to. And I learned that what other people say or think about me is only a reflection of who they are. It's a reflection of their values, of their problems, of their insecurities, of their expectations, of their standards. It has literally nothing to do with me. So you should definitely know that people who are wise and who know truly who you are will never judge you. Instead, they will understand you. They will understand you and they will see and know your essence. And the other people who still gonna judge and still gonna say and talk about us, you have nothing to do for them. Like, you cannot control your thoughts. You cannot control their thoughts, and you cannot control their actions. So let them say whatever they want to say. It's none of your business, okay? Life lesson number 15 is not everyone you're going to meet is going to be your friend. I mean, not everyone is going to like you. Not everyone is going to be your friend. Like, just think about how many people you have met in your life and how many people you have talked to. Are all of them your friends? Of course not. Just because they hang around you and laugh with you doesn't mean that they are your friends. Just because they say that they got your back doesn't mean that you should actually trust them, you should actually rely on them, that you should actually consider them as your real friends. Just because you have a good time with them doesn't mean that you should call them friends. So I just want you to remember that you cannot be friends with everyone, and not everyone gonna be your friends. And that's totally normal, it has nothing to do with you. It's not your fault. This is just what life is meant to be. Life lesson number 16 is comparing yourself to others. It is the fastest way to feel anxious and unfulfilled. I mean, it definitely takes practice. It definitely takes practice and a lot of self-love to celebrate other people's success, especially when things are not going in the way you want in your life. But understanding that we are all on our own journeys, and own journeys has actually helped me has actually helped me to stop comparing myself to others, instead try to get inspired by their success and their stories and their journeys. And I also understand that others people's success doesn't determine my failure. Literally, they gotta do they gotta do them, I gotta do me. So you do you, boo boo. Okay. Lesson number 17 is nothing lasts forever. It was really hard for me to accept the truth, the fact that everything has an ending and nothing lasts forever. Like even life itself, one day it will end. So it was really hard for me to accept this truth, and because I always wanted to make everything that I have last, like my relationships, my clothes, my money, my health. But then I realized that actually nothing belongs to me. And if nothing belongs to me, then there is no point on wasting my time going after something that isn't mine, or something that is actually not worth it. And I learned that I should live the day as if it was the first and the last day of my life, and just appreciate and live in the present moment, and trust me, like embracing this attitude and this nothing belongs to me attitude literally has been so liberating, and brought me so much joy and ease in my life, seriously. So just like I said earlier, just try to live in the present moment and live the day as if it was the first and the last day of your life, and try to embrace the present moment and the now moment. And remember that the good news is, even everything has an end, try to remember that after every end there's a new beginning of something else. So life lesson number 18 is invest in yourself. I mean, investing in yourself is definitely one of the most profitable investments that you will ever make. Whether it's investing in like learning a new skill, investing in yourself personally or professionally, like hiring a coach or trying to learn a new skill. And just remember that investing in yourself emotionally, physically, financially, spiritually, it will allow you to become the best version of you. And when you are the best version of yourself, you will eventually attract better people in your life. Life lesson number 19 is the road to success and making your dreams come true is a long road. I don't know if you guys heard this. You probably heard this everywhere you go, like everything that is worth it will never come easy. Like I already know this before I started my journey, but I never get to really understand this after I started going after my dreams. Like when first I started my YouTube channel and my blog, I thought that I would get like super quickly, I would get super fast, like I would get so many followers and so many subscribers super fast. I was very impatient, but also very ambitious, and I will always try to make my dreams true super fast. And then I actually realized that having a blog or a YouTube channel, it's literally just like having a business. And I also realized that the road to my dreams and my dream career is much difficult and much bumpier as I possibly could imagine, and it is harder than what I expected it to be. And you can easily lose your motivation if you know there are some things that happen that actually doesn't bring you that actually don't bring you closer to your dreams. So what I get to learn from this is that there is no shortcut to success, and it just requires you to take actions every day, to make efforts every day, to be persistent and consistent in your efforts, which is absolutely not easy to do. And you have to know that no matter how hard it is, no matter how stressful it is, just do not ever give up and always keep on believing to your dreams until you actually start living them. And the last life lesson, which is the lesson number 20, is choose your friends wisely. This is truly one of the best lessons learned within the past year in my life, because I used to have some friends who were truly very toxic for me. They used to manipulate me, they used to take me for their advantage, they used to mentally abuse me, so they really had a big negative impact on my self-confidence and on my mental health. But once I started working on myself and studying psychology, I learned a lot about narcissists, about sociopaths, about manipulators, and then I found out that probably half of my friends were toxic, were narcissists, were pathological liars. So that's when I decided to end these toxic friendships and never do these mistakes again. So if you are truly focused on improving yourself and trying to work on yourself and become the best version of yourself, you will truly have to consider dropping certain friends out of your life for good. And consider it actually a good thing because it means that you are becoming more self-aware of the person who you are today and the person who you want to become in the future. You will also start becoming aware of the type of people you want to hang around them, and you will start letting go of all the negative friends that you have in your life and trying to befriend like-minded people who will help you to develop yourself and to be the best version of yourself. And that's it, you guys. That's it for today's video. These were all my 20 life lessons that I learned in my 20s. I hoped you liked this video. I hoped you get to learn some stuff from my mistakes, from my life lessons, and I will truly be super happy if you guys shared with me your life lessons in the comments down below, so that, you know, we can all share together some stuff that gonna help us to be the best version of ourselves. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are all about being positive and being and working on yourself. And don't forget to like this video, and don't forget also to hit the like button, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up button down below if you like this video, and stick around for more positive content till I drop a new one. Bye. I'm 20. Yeah.